CaribJet, the most experienced travel agency company in Grenada, serving our clients and businesses for over 40 years. IATA accredited, we issue tickets on 280 airlines, representatives for Condor, the German airlines, and main agents for Virgin, KLM and Air France. We're specialists to the Middle East. Walk in to our ticket office at Maurice Bishop Highway, call 439-4444, WhatsApp 534-7755 or visit caribjet.com.
Fit for Life presents Subway Fitness Revolution 10, The Storm. Strikes at Monrouge Playing Field beginning Monday, 10th July. Monday to Thursday from 5 p.m. $60 gets you on the inside with 4 weeks of fitness and fun activities led by a team of local and international fitness experts. Activities include aerobics, dance-a-side, fitness challenges, heights, and our signature and highly anticipated Road Day event. Attractive prizes and giveaways. Get fit and healthy. Lose weight. Build stamina for the summer and get in shape for Spice Mass 23. Register today at Fit for Life Medical in Grandance or Standard Bookstore on Lucas Street, St. George. 16 days of health and fitness activities. We shift towards national health and wellness. Grenada Fitness Revolution 10, The Storm. Endorsed by the Ministry of Health and Wellness. Fitness Revolution 10 is sponsored by Subway Grenada, Dasani Water, Powerade, Vitamalt, Antillian Insurance, Flow, Greens Automotive, Pineapple Marketing and Communication, Allied Laboratories, Captain Harris Apartments, MTV, Emporio Grenada Limited, Sign Wizard, Mitchell's Health and Wellness, and Oro Mass Band.
Clear your calendars, Grenada. The biggest white is back Sunday, August 13. A night like no other. And the best part, no work the next day.
Don't tell me about work in the morning unless we're talking hard work. Wine and jam.
Guess the band is ready to set the night on fire with another unforgettable performance. Joining guests, we have Skinny Fabulous. And for the first time in Grenada, Adam O. Prepare for a night of non-stop energy and mass. We're taking you straight into Juve, literally. We've got more surprises with our star-studded cast, including Mr. Killer and your favorite local headliners. Tickets are now $100 and are available from Go to Fet and Sunshine Promotion box offices island-wide. For the ultimate experience, VIP tickets are $500. This is the biggest white. Get your tickets now. The biggest white, where legends are made, memories are created, and the spirit of Grenada comes alive.
Boy, anything you can do. Show me the baddest thing you can do.
Are you ready to make history? Get your tickets now.
Grenada, the time has come for you to show your son Talpri the love and respect for his contribution over the years. This is Pre-Day.
I am the job boss. Certain things I end off. If I say to rent the place, then I will pay the damn cost.
Talpri turns 50. A celebration of life. The black and the gold edition. Wednesday, August 9th. The National Stadium. Supported by Voice and the Top 5 Band. Lyrical.
Look at how it arch.
Ola Twinji. Mama Nappy. King Ding Dong. Groupie. Nyla Blackman.
I've been patient and I've been waiting.
Problem Child.
Watch out, that crazy people jumping up in the ground.
And a special guest appearance from 2 of the biggest soca superstars coming for Pre-Day. And all the Grenada superstars. Celebrity guest host, West Indies cricketer Dwayne Bravo. Get your $100 regular tickets or VIP $600 tickets now or pay more later. Gates open at 10 p.m. Showtime 11. Grenada. This is Pre-Day.
Ladies and gentlemen, Carnival 2023 is here, and there's one fest that stands out. 10 to 10 Soca Fest. Come 10 p.m. and leave 10 a.m.
Money.
Saturday, August 5th, Quarantine Point. 20 soca artists, 3 live bands. Sarah the Governor.
Where are you from out? Where are you from?
Dash.
Oh Lord, the master.
Temptress. Alba Boy. Vaughn. Muddy and Squeezan. Lil Carrie. Golden. Specky. Westways. And from St. Lucia, Ricky T. Plus a surprise act and more. Hosted by Papi, Jappa, The Baddest, and Short Leg. Advance tickets $60. Front stage $150. Includes food. 10 to 10 2023 will be a movie. Get your tickets now.
It's the 4th edition of Hubbard's Live Free for 1 year promotion. Cuatro Punto Cero. It's unbelievably amazing. You can win free fuel, free drinks, cash prizes, free property and vehicular insurance, free cable, TV and internet, free electricity, free coke, free water, free cooking gas, free paint supplies, free passes to Sunshine Promotion events for 2023, free groceries, all for 1 whole year. And every winner receives a lunch package. Be sure to fill out the entry forms and enter it into the marked entry boxes at all Hubbard's departments and at participating outlets. Promotion runs from April 1st to September 30th, 2023. Draws will be held every 2 weeks. Terms and conditions apply.
Hello and welcome to the MTV News for Monday, the 31st of July. The news headlines in association with Quartz Grenada Limited.
Wait and see. Whenever we touching the vacancy, we just climb over the gate and see.
Boom! It's carnival time at Courts Ready Cash. So visit your nearest Courts Ready Cash for instant carnival prizes, tickets, and much more with your loan of $3,000 or over. Come home to Courts Ready Cash this carnival season and enjoy flexible payment terms, hassle-free service, and fast approval. All you need is your ID, proof of address, a payslip, your job letter, and 2 references. Simple as that. Follow Ready Cash on Facebook and Instagram for your updates and in our in-store carnival parties and our carnival workout session. It's time for carnival at Courts Ready Cash. Visit shopcourts.com for details. Come home to Courts Ready Cash. We are ready when you are.
Everybody push something in the air.
When a loved one passes on, we all need the comfort, support, and guidance of a trusted friend. You can rely on LaCroix Brothers Funeral Home. We provide a personalized professional service that exceeds all expectations. Our dedicated staff responds to your every need with the greatest detail, ensuring affordability with a variety of options. Our upgraded state-of-the-art facilities, spacious air-conditioned chapel with live internet streaming, a modern, environmentally safe crematorium, the only of its kind on island, private viewing spaces, large on-site repast center, a modern transportation fleet. Join our burial society today and make personalized arrangements for that final moment. As you prepare to enter your loved one into eternal rest, visit or call LaCroix Brothers Funeral Home and select a package that brings added comfort to the entire family. LaCroix Brothers Funeral Home and Burial Society, continuing a tradition of excellence.
Coming up in the news for the final evening of July 2023, family members say justice is served as Calvin Frank gets 43 years and 10 months for the death of their beloved relative. 5 victims still in need of assistance. Ministry of Social Development, in collaboration with stakeholders to fight gender-based violence. And in sport, Grenada grabs silver in OECS Invitational Boxing Championship. We'll have the details to those and other stories I look to at the public forecast information when we return right after the break.
The first segment of the MTV Evening News comes to you compliments Nexa Credit Union. With you wherever your road leads.
Freedom is driven to pursue that passion that keeps you up at night and makes you smile in your sleep. Freedom is bold to embrace the possibilities that can open up your world and conquer new heights. Freedom is fabulous, with bits and pieces that enhance the quality of your life. Freedom is what you do with the flexibility to change path or direction when you need to. Freedom breeds ambition and purpose while having loads of fun along the way. But most of all, freedom is well deserved for the road traveled and the journey still to come. Unleash your freedom with Nexa Credit Union. Offer ends August 31st, 2023. Call us on 440-1354 or visit our website to pre-apply. Apply now. Freedom awaits.
Good evening, I'm Tony Julian with the details. Calvin Frank will spend the next 43 years and 10 months at His Majesty's Prison. The sentence was handed down by Justice Paula Guilford on Monday.
Family of the deceased Lindy Skinner Moraine gathered at the St. George's No. 2 High Court on Monday for the sentencing of Calvin Frank. The 33-year-old driver of Springs St. George was charged with non-capital murder, housebreaking, and attempted non-capital murder by attempting to cause the death of Moraine's 16-year-old daughter, who was present during the incident. Frank pleaded guilty to all charges. The family of Skinner Moraine says it was a painful journey, but they are pleased that justice is served.
And to sit in the court and listen to the gruesome way this child was murdered, it was tough. So did we think we got justice today? Yes, we did. And that was what the family wanted. That's what Rosemary prayed for. And that's what we prayed for in that court, justice. Justice for a woman who didn't deserve to die the way she did.
Frank was arrested and charged by officers attached to the Criminal Investigation Department on Wednesday, 9th June 2021, in relation to Grenada's first homicide for that year. Mother of the deceased, Rosemary Skinner, says her granddaughter, who was 16 years old at the time of her mom's passing, is yet to recover.
Well, the daughter, she's very distraught. She don't want to. She's away, and she don't want to come back because she don't want to face the guy. The way he killed her mother, she's so distraught. She's crying. She's still crying. And I thank God for the justice. I get justice for my daughter, and I feel good. Thank you, Jesus.
Frank was represented by attorneys at law Jerry Edwin and Anselm Clouden. According to Clouden, Frank suffers from mental illness. Clouden says the sentence will not be appealed and Frank will undergo anger management therapy while serving his sentence.
It's a long sentence, so he has sufficient time to be properly counseled. He's a bright young man. He has CXC passes in physics, biology, language, Spanish, business, accounting. He attended TAM-CC. And he has had no previous record. So this has been a one-off situation. And it's very unfortunate that the young lady lost her life. She has a daughter, and the daughter lost her mother. And the daughter was part of the whole incident. It was one of those type of hysterical outbursts where you just lost it for whatever circumstance prevailed on you at the time.
For MTV News, I am Lichelle Murray.
Meanwhile, a St. David resident who was charged with non-capital murder in October 2022 will spend the next 55 years and 3 months at His Majesty's Prison. Godfrey Martin Simeon, a 61-year-old labourer of Beaton St. David, was sentenced before Justice Paula Guilford on Monday at the No. 2 High Court. Simeon was arrested and charged with causing the death of Andrea Williams, the mother of 3 of his children. He was represented by attorney at law Jerry Edwin.
This morning, Godfrey Simon came before, that's the gentleman from St. David's who was convicted of murder of his children's mother. Today, Mr. Simeon was sentenced by Justice Guilford to 55 years in prison. Recall that the victim, his children's mother, had her arm amputated 8 years ago by the same Godfrey Simeon. However, in this case, the facts as determined by the court of such a nature where my client indicated he was going to kill, and he bludgeoned her to death in the presence of her children.
It's been 1 week since a Tempe family lost their home and all personal belongings in a house fire, and they are making a second appeal for help. Meanwhile, 2 government ministers are stepping in to assist, as we hear from MTV's Donella Hostin.
The Phillip family's immediate needs include clothing, towels, and toiletries. That's according to Marlin, the daughter of Denise Phillip, the mother who lost everything in last Sunday's early morning fire in Tempe. She did not wish to grant an on-camera interview, but says the situation was indeed traumatic and her mother is slowly coming to terms with the loss. Miss Phillip, her son and grandson were at home when the fire started, but luckily they were not injured. Marlin says while they continue to count their blessings, they are desperately seeking assistance, and she is urging the public to speedily step forward to assist. On Sunday, Minister for Mobilization, Implementation and Transformation, Honorable Andy Williams, and Parliamentary Representative for St. George North East, Honorable Ron Redhead, visited the family to get an idea of what is needed to get back on their feet. Giving an update on the meeting, Marlin told our news desk that both government ministers spoke to them about the programs that are available for situations like these. Anyone wishing to assist can contact family members on 535-0012 or 419-1908. Reporting for MTV News, I am Donella Hostin.
As part of the Ministry of Social Development Spotlight Pillar 4 initiatives, a series of training sessions on gender-based violence. These will be held with various groups of stakeholders, including law enforcement and civil society organizations. Our news team visited the first training session, which was held on Monday. We have more details in this report.
With the number of gender-based violence cases increasing, the Ministry of Social Development, through the Spotlight Pillar 4 initiative, commenced a series of stakeholder trainings on Monday, July 31st. MTV News spoke with Corporal Samika Faray, a female detective attached to the Special Victims Unit of the RGPF, about her participation.
The intention here today is basically to learn as much as possible with regards to domestic violence, how to deal with matters of domestic violence, because we know that reports of domestic violence in Grenada at times is alarmingly high, and as a result, how police officers should deal with victims, educate them about their rights, how to investigate matters when it comes to offenses with regards to partners and so forth going forward.
Also speaking to our news team was Police Constable 378 Charles.
What I hope to achieve from this session, information, knowledge, whatever I can learn, and hopefully I can take it back and inform my colleagues so that they too might glean what I've gleaned here.
The officers believe it is important to have sessions like these as they play an important role in dealing with gender-based violence.
I think it's very important because there are many officers who probably would have experienced gender-based violence themselves. Maybe we just didn't understand what was happening at the time, but now that this information is available, maybe we can better understand and be able to identify with persons who are going through these issues.
I believe this function is very effective, and for law enforcement, we should grasp as much knowledge as possible, and going forward, I believe much more. Throughout the trial and state of Grenada, Carriacou and Petit Martinique, we need as much training as possible in sensitization and awareness.
The next 2 sessions will be open to the civil society organizations, followed by magistrates, judges, and representatives from the Department of Public Prosecution on August 2nd and 3rd, respectively. Reporting for MTV News, I am Donella Hostin.
That's the first segment of the MTV News. We'll be back with you after the break.
The first segment of the MTV Evening News came to you in association with Nexa Credit Union. with you wherever your road leads.
Freedom is driven to pursue that passion that keeps you up at night and makes you smile in your sleep. Freedom is bold to embrace the possibilities that can open up your world and conquer new heights. Freedom is fabulous, with bits and pieces that enhance the quality of your life. Freedom is what you do with the flexibility to change path or direction when you need to. Freedom breeds ambition and purpose while having loads of fun along the way. But most of all, freedom is well deserved for the road traveled and the journey still to come. Unleash your freedom with Nexa Credit Union. Offer ends August 31st, 2023. Call us on 440-1354 or visit our website to pre-apply. Apply now. Freedom awaits.
Spice Mass is on, and the NLA is granting you free access. From July 15th to August 12th, every time you spend $12 in the purchase of Playway, Pick 3, Cash 4, and Lotto games, you can win free access to all Spice Mass shows, all major private shows, and Monday Night Mass packages. Look for the words Spice Mass winner on your gaming tickets, and access is granted. Guaranteed. Simply redeem your winning tickets at the NLA's office on Grenville, Grove Street, or the Coronage for free access to all the big carnival events. Over 380 free access will be granted. The more you spend $12 on the daily games and Lotto, the more chances you have at winning free access to carnival events. Must be 18 or older to participate. Terms and conditions apply. NLA, the only diamond sponsor for Spice Mass 2023.
Don't miss me, no mas. Don't miss me.
Come for you to show your son Talprey the love and respect for his contribution over the years. This is Pre-Day.
I am the job boss. Certain things are enough. If I say to rent the place, then I will pay the damn cost.
Talprey turns 50, a celebration of life. The Black and the Gold Edition. Wednesday, August 9th, the National Stadium. Supported by Voice and the Top 5 Band. Lyrical.
Look at how it arch.
Ola Twinji. Farmer Nappy. King Ding Dong.
Yeah.
Groupie. Nyla Blackman.
I've been patient and I've been waiting.
Problem Child.
Watch out that crazy people jumping up in the car.
And a special guest appearance from two of the biggest soca superstars coming for Pre-Day. And all the Grenada superstars. Celebrity guest host, West Indies cricketer Dwayne Bravo. Get your $100 regular tickets or VIP $600 tickets now or pay more later. Gates open at 10 p.m. Showtime 11. Grenada. This is Pre-Day.
Do you know that you can lower your electricity bill by switching to energy-efficient appliances? By switching to energy-efficient appliances, you can help lower your energy usage. Your refrigerator, for example, is amongst the highest energy-consuming appliances within your home as it remains running throughout the day and night. Switching to an energy-efficient refrigerator can lower your electricity bill by up to 40%. As an individual consumer, I cannot impact global fuel prices. However, I can ease the burden of rising fuel rates by switching to energy-efficient appliances. What can you do?
Grenlink, energizing our Grenada.
Clear your calendars, Grenada. The biggest white is back Sunday, August 13th. A night like no other. And the best part, no work the next day.
Don't tell me about work in the morning unless we talking hard work. Wine and jam.
Guess the band is ready to set the night on fire with another unforgettable performance. Joining guests, we have Skinny Fabulous. And for the first time in Grenada, Adam O. Prepare for a night of non-stop energy and mass. We're taking you straight into Juve, literally. We've got more surprises with our star-studded cast, including Mr. Killer and your favorite local headliners. Tickets are now $100 and are available from Go to Fet and Sunshine Promotion box offices island-wide. For the ultimate experience, VIP tickets are $500. This is the biggest white. Get your tickets now. The biggest white, where legends are made, memories are created, and the spirit of Grenada comes alive.
Boy, anything you can do. Show me the baddest thing you can do.
Are you ready to make history? Get your tickets now.
Ladies and gentlemen, Carnival 2023 is here, and there's one fete that stands out. 10 to 10 Soca Fest. Come 10 p.m. and leave 10 a.m. Money. Saturday, August 5th, Quarantine Point. 20 Soca artists, 3 live bands. Sarah the Governor.
Where are you from? Where are you from?
Dash.
Hola, the master.
Temptress. Alba Boy. Vaughn. Muddy and Squeezan. Lil Carrie. Golden. Specky. Westways. And from St. Lucia, Ricky T. Plus a surprise act and more. Hosted by Papi, Japa, the Baddest, and Short Leg. Advance tickets $60. Front stage $150. Includes food. 10 to 10 2023 will be a movie. Get your tickets now.
Reuse empty containers for storage and planting. Recycle old box, paper, and wood. These practices do our environment good. If we don't separate, we would run out of space to place all this waste. That would be a disgrace. Not there. What? I said, not there.
Why is that?
See, plastics go here and organics go there.
Okay.
A more environmentally friendly nation begins with waste separation.
That's right.
This message is brought to you by the OECS Commission and the Grenada Solid Waste Management Authority with funding from the Government of Norway. Remlit, tackling ocean pollution from turf to surf.
The second segment of the MTV Evening News comes to you in association with the Grenada Cooperative Bank Limited.
Grenada Cooperative Bank Limited has the credit cards to suit your needs. Choose any one of our 3 Visa credit cards, Classic, Infinite, or Signature, and enjoy the affordability, security, and convenience they all offer. Get value for your money with Visa Reward Points. The more you spend, the more points you earn. Co-op Bank is giving you options. You have the choice. We've got the cards. Tailor-made just for you. Visit www.grenadacoopbank.com for more information or call or visit any one of our retail banking units.
Welcome home.
Welcome back. Activities continued over the weekend in the build-up to Spice Mass 2023. In this report, Danessa Panchu takes a look at 3 of the most recent carnival festivities.
Coming out of Friday's Power Soca Monarch semi-finals, the finalists are Dash, Robalus, Topri, Muddy, Shamak, Lil Jello, Squeezehead, Looney Spack and Electrify, Boise, Mr. Walkie, and Hits.
I mean, I just go there to execute, one plan just to be clear, just go there and just perform and hopefully we advance, No, man, we always give it 100, man. We always give it I always give it 100. I go and put my best foot forward every time.
Basically, over the years, since 2019, we did a lot of shows, over the past time. We traveled together, we went to Dominica. We did a lot of shows in Dominica, over 6 shows. So, getting that kind of feel and...
I'm very much confident. I wanted to go and provide a lot of energy. I know I'm very new in the business. I know not much people know me. My job is to get known. Yeah, so I'm pretty much satisfied.
The finalists will face reigning soca monarch Terra the Governor on August 11th. In more weekend action, the traditional mass festival was held at Hero Square in Victoria on Saturday. House of Creation captured the title 2023 Traditional Mass Festival winner and also won the Veco category. The shortney category was won by Hermitage and the category Other was won by St. Patrick's Apache. On Sunday, it was nail-biting commentary as 20 Calypsonians died for a spot in the final on Thursday, August 10th. Getting the nod, Papa Jerry, Rootsman Kelly, Randy Isaac, Big J, IMG, Pecos, Valine, Sour Serpent, Prince, and Superstar.
2 slow songs in the competition. I've been doing it for a while, and I think it's time to change it because you see the reaction of the people. The people really enjoy it. It's a song with a message, melody out of this world, and it could make you dance and sing.
But I go in more confident because when I sang in the Georgia night on the 10th, people tell me because you don't move in, so. But if the song had to tell me where to go. And I just follow the rhythm of the song.
We have some real nice songs, from the females as well, from the males, from the youngsters, so I see it's an upward trend. As I heard somebody else saying, Calypso this year makes soca and groovy look small.
The man to beat on the big night is 10-time Calypso monarch Finley Jeffrey Scholar, who confirmed on Sunday that he will be defending his ground.
The truth is that last year I decided that I was going to stay out. I didn't have the passion or anything. Plus that I wanted to concentrate on management of the tent. I understand what happens now. When you decide you are taking a break, don't write nothing. Because when you're writing and it sounds good, and then Carnival, Calypso and so on is a drum beat. And when the drum beat takes you, it's hard to not say yes to the drum beat.
It's now preparation mode for 2 of the major Spice Mass competitions. The Melody Appetite Calypso Finals on Thursday, August 10th, and the Fantastic Friday, a night of groovy and soca competition on August 11th. MTV News, Donessa Pantru.
Meanwhile, Wilt Cambridge, known in the soca arena as Talpri, is back in competition after 10 years. He spoke with MTV News during the Power Soca Monarch semi-finals on Friday.
Well, it just shows that, the people welcome me back in the competition. It's been about 15 years now and, I'm celebrating 50 years well in a matter of minutes. And I decided this year, for the people, for the fans, let me do one for the road, one for the people, and the people just embrace and love, and you can see the love that is shown. That just means that, they truly appreciate me coming back into the competition.
Talpri says that this year's competition is dedicated to his fans, and he's confident about his chances. The Grenada Food and Nutrition Council, along with the Climate Smart Agriculture and Rural Enterprise Program, or SIEP, collaborated for another year on the Curious Little Hands in the Kitchen summer camp promoting healthy eating habits among young participants. But let's get more in this report.
The Curious Little Hands in the Kitchen summer camp, which started over 2 weeks ago, is centered on Grenada's food-based dietary guidelines. The primary focus is encouraging low sodium intake, increasing the consumption of delicious fruits and vegetables, while instilling in children the importance of nutritious food choices from an early age. Throughout the camp, the children were actively involved in preparing age-appropriate and child-friendly recipes that can be effortlessly created at home with little to no supervision. One of the facilitators of the summer camp is Wendy Adlam.
We use fruits and vegetables in non-traditional ways. For example, we had the wax apple tart. So instead of the tart being filled with coconut or jam, we used wax apple. We also focus on having the children use natural seasonings instead of the bottled and packaged seasonings that we have on the market. They were encouraged to drink their water. All of those are part of the dietary guidelines.
GFNC Product Development and Training Officer Arturo Plutin guided the students in crafting nutritious dishes. He highlights the significance of involving children in the culinary process.
This is a foundation of children that they will come with a positive mind, how to learn to use what we will have here, what grow up in Grenada, utilize in healthy stuff. And this they go bring the message to the school, to the family, So this is great. For every year we want to increase more and more because they're our future.
2 participants share their experiences.
When I got there, I was nervous and I didn't really think I would get to take part in a lot of stuff. But now that I'm here today, I get to take part in a lot of stuff.
When I first came, I felt kind of nervous and scared because I didn't know anybody here. But I actually like it here because I get to cook and I get to learn how to prepare my own food.
The summer camp culminated on Friday. In the coming year, the GFNC will be rolling out its food-based dietary guidelines campaign to enforce healthy eating habits, ultimately leading to a reduction in non-communicable diseases. Reporting for MTV News, I am Azrael Abraham.
That's the second segment of the MTV News Monday. We'll be back with you after the break.
The second segment of the MTV Evening News came to you in association with the Grenada Cooperative Bank Limited.
Grenada Cooperative Bank Limited has the credit cards to suit your needs. Choose any one of our 3 Visa credit cards, Classic, Infinite, or Signature, and enjoy the affordability, security, and convenience they all offer. Get value for your money with Visa Reward Points. The more you spend, the more points you earn. Co-op Bank is giving you options. You have the choice. We've got the cards. Tailor-made just for you. Visit www.grenadacoopbank.com for more information or call or visit any one of our retail banking units.
Welcome home. The NLA is giving you more chances to multiply your Playway winnings by adding Multi-X to your regular Playway bets to win up to 5 times more. Imagine winning as much as $1,200 instead of $240 with a $10 Playway bet by simply adding Multi-X. Place your Playway bets from $1 to $10 or in increments on your favorite Playway symbols or numbers. Then add the Multi-X option at the same value to win 2 times, 3 times, 5 times more or free plays. With Multi-X, you must bet the same amount wagered on your regular Playway bets for your winnings to be multiplied. Grenadians, value your dreams and win your way as much as 5 times more with Multi-X added to Playway and watch your money grow. Must be 18 years or older to play. NLA, making your dreams come true.
At Bailey's Funeral Home, we understand the pain and grief you experience when you suffer the loss of a loved one. For years, we have helped thousands of families get through that difficult time by providing professional funeral services to meet their unique needs. Whether your choice is cremation or burial, call us or come into our new facility on the Carenage and meet with our arrangers in a spacious and comfortable environment. Choose from a wide variety of quality coffins and caskets at prices from as low as $1,900. At Bailey's Funeral Home, we believe that no one should feel overwhelmed or anxious about funeral expenses. So when it's time to plan a funeral, join a burial society, or make pre-arrangements when service and costs matter, call Bailey's Funeral Home at 440-2558 or visit us at baileysfuneralhome.org. Bailey's Funeral Home, still providing the perfect tribute any family can afford.
This country so beautiful and peaceful. Let's keep it that way. Violence has no place in our society. For this carnival, let's keep it violence free. Because retirement age is 65. I want you to be alive so you could enjoy your retirement like me.
Clear your calendars, Grenada. The biggest white is back Sunday, August 13th. A night like no other. And the best part, no work the next day.
Don't tell me about work in the morning, unless we're talking hard work. Wine and jam.
Guess the band is ready to set the night on fire with another unforgettable performance. Joining guests, we have Skinny Fabulous. And for the first time in Grenada, Adam O. Prepare for a night of non-stop energy and mass. We're taking you straight into Juve, literally. We've got more surprises with our star-studded cast, including Mr. Killer and your favorite local headliners. Tickets are now $100 and are available from Go to Fet and Sunshine Promotion box offices island-wide. For the ultimate experience, VIP tickets are $500. This is the biggest white. Get your tickets now. The biggest white, where legends are made, memories are created, and the spirit of Grenada comes alive.
Boy, anything you can do, show me the baddest thing you can do.
Are you ready to make history? Get your tickets now.
Ladies and gentlemen, Carnival 2023 is here, and there's one fete that stands out. 10 to 10 Soca Fest. Come 10 p.m. and leave 10 a.m. Money. Saturday, August 5th, Quarantine Point. 20 soca artists, 3 live bands. Sarah the Governor.
Where are you from? Where are you from?
Dash.
Oh Lord, the master.
Temptress, Alba Boy, Vaughn, Muddy and Squeezehead, Lil Carrie, Golden, Specky, Westways, and from St. Lucia, Ricky T. Plus, a surprise act and more. Hosted by Papi, Japa, the Baddest, and Short Leg. Advance tickets $60, front stage $150. Includes food. 10 to 10 2023 will be a movie. Get your tickets now.
Business in 3 comes to you in association with GIDC, empowering the Spice Isle.
Welcome back. Let's now join host Anella Holston for this week's Business in 3.
My name is Shiva Augustin and I'm the owner and founder of Omi, an all-natural skincare brand based in Grenada. I became interested in all-natural products since about 2015 when I had my daughter. Becoming a mom made me very aware of the ingredients and how clean they need to be, and I was very conscious of not using anything toxic on my daughter's skin. And in looking for products, I realized that there was a gap in the market. And so eventually in 2018 I started Omi, which only uses natural ingredients, primarily those sourced in Grenada. I use cocoa butter, coconut oil, and everything that's clean and basically everything that's edible. So the first product that I created is an all-natural whipped body butter using pure organic cocoa butter sourced right here in Grenada from Belmont Estate, another local business. And then from there on, I branched out and created different scents inspired by, Grenada and the Caribbean. So I have a lemongrass one, and then I also started incorporating other scents that I love. Only using essential oils. I never use artificial fragrances. Again, because I just want to ensure that the products are as pure and almost as edible as possible. I also have a honey sugar scrub in 2 different scents, one with rose, one with lavender rosemary. I have a product that I perfected this year, which is chocolate mousse. It's a whipped sugar scrub where I use, again, the organic cocoa butter found here in Grenada, organic cocoa powder, and sugar. I have a lightweight face oil where I infuse calendula flowers and rose petals, and it's a long process. I don't heat anything up, so it's cold infused over like a month period. And then I have a lip balm, honey lips, lip balm, and lip scrub. GIDC helped me to register my business a few years ago, and they made the process very easy. And then a few years into running my business, somebody from GIDC and also a fellow business owner friend of mine told me about this incentive package that GIDC has that allows me to obtain concessions. The process for applying was even simpler than I thought. I made it a bit more complicated for myself. I gave way too much information, but the staff here were very friendly and they assisted me, and in about 2 to 3 weeks I obtained my concessions, and now I'm able to import my supplies, factory equipment, which is actually in my kitchen, my packaging supplies and my raw materials at a lower cost, because now I don't have to pay high amounts of taxes on them, which makes running my business that much more sustainable. So you can find my online shop on Instagram at Omi Grenada, and right there in the link in my bio you can find my online shop, which is shopomi.kite.site, and kite is spelled K-Y-T-E. And you can also find my products in store at the House of Chocolate on Yonge Street in St. George's, the Closet at the Food Fair Shopping Complex, and Blue Haven Spa at Triple Bay Boutique Resort.
It's the MTV Evening News for the 31st of July. Regional highlights are next.
Business in 3 came to you in association with GIDC, empowering the Spice Side.
Do you have or plan to start a business or project in the agribusiness, tourism, health and wellness, ICT, or energy sectors? You too can qualify for investment incentives such as duty-free concessions, tax credits, and tax waivers and exemption. Just fill in the application form, submit all the relevant documents, and your application can be processed in as little as 7 days. It's that simple. Contact us today to know more about investment incentives.
The third segment of MTV News is brought to you in association with Ariza Credit Union. Your financial freedom, your future.
Request, repay, repeat with Ariza's FlexiCredit Evergreen Loan Facility. Qualify for a FlexiCredit with limits up to $25,000, or use your home equity to qualify for more. Extra cash at your fingertips whenever you need it. Accessed using your debit card and managed using AMI, Ariza's mobile internet experience app. FlexiCredit allows you the flexibility to top up to your approved limit any day, anytime. Already a member? Send us a WhatsApp on 423-4987. New members join today to apply. Request, repay, repeat. Use your FlexiCredit for vacations, shopping, wedding, general expenses, and more. Ariza loan terms and conditions apply. Ariza Credit Union. Your financial freedom, your future.
Welcome back. Let's now join Clifton James for this evening's Regional Roundup.
With tonight's Regional Roundup, I am Clifton James. Over in Haiti, Kenya is ready to lead a multinational force in Haiti and will deploy 1,000 police officers to the strife-torn Caribbean nation once the offer is accepted, the foreign minister said Saturday. Gangs control about 80% of the Haitian capital, and violent crimes such as kidnappings for ransom, armed robbery and carjackings are common. UN Secretary-General Antonio Guterres and Haitian Prime Minister Ariel Henry have for nearly a year sought international intervention to help support the police, but no country had stepped forward. Kenya has accepted to positively consider leading a multinational force in Haiti, Kenya's Foreign Minister Alfred Mutai said in a statement late Saturday. Kenya's commitment is to deploy a contingent of 1,000 police officers to help train and assist Haitian police to restore normalcy in the country and protect strategic installations. Its proposed deployment still required a mandate from the United Nations Secretary Council and approval from domestic authorities, he said. An assessment mission by a task team of Kenya Police is scheduled within the next few weeks. This assessment will inform and guide the mandate and operational requirements of the mission. An American woman is in trouble with the Bahamian legal system after she was accused of conspiring with 2 men to kill her estranged husband. According to Bahamas Court News, Lindsay Shiver, 36, her alleged lover, 28-year-old Terence Bethel, and Faron Newbold, 29, were arrested last week after police investigated reports of a burglary at Grabber's Bar and Grill restaurant on Great Guana Cay. A probe of their cell phones allegedly revealed WhatsApp messages detailing the assassination plot. US media reported Robert, 38, had recently filed for divorce from his wife of over a decade after he discovered her alleged extramarital affair. News of the Shivers' marriage and now legal troubles are a shock for some, as they appeared on social media to be the picture-perfect Christian family. On social media, Lindsay frequently gushed about how much she loved her husband and her 3 children. Further afield, hundreds of mourners attended funerals Monday after a massive suicide bomb killed at least 54 people at an election rally for a pro-Taliban cleric, carrying caskets draped in colourful clothes to burial sites in the hills. No one immediately claimed responsibility for Sunday's bombing, which killed at least 5 children and wounded nearly 200 people. The attack appeared to reflect divisions between Islamic groups, which have a strong presence in areas like Bajor, a district in Khyber Pakhtunkhwa province that borders Afghanistan. It targeted a political party with ties to the Afghan and Pakistan Taliban. 1,000 people, according to police, were crowded into a tent near a market for a rally organised by the Jamaat Ulema Islam Party as it prepared for fall elections. People were chanting "God is great" as the leaders arrived, said Khan Mohammed, a resident who said he was standing outside the tent, and that was when I heard the deafening sound of the bomb. You're up to date with the Regional Roundup. I am Clifton James.
This is the MTV Evening News. We'll be back with you after the break.
The third segment of MTV News was brought to you in association with Arise Credit Union. Your financial freedom, your future.
Request, repay, repeat with Ariza's FlexiCredit Evergreen Loan Facility. Qualify for a FlexiCredit with limits up to $25,000 or use your home equity to qualify for more. Extra cash at your fingertips whenever you need it, accessed using your debit card, and managed using AMI, Ariza's mobile internet experience app. FlexiCredit allows you the flexibility to top up to your approved limit any day, anytime. Already a member? Send us a WhatsApp on 423-4987. New members join today to apply. Request, repay, repeat. Use your FlexiCredit for vacations, shopping, wedding, general expenses, and more. Ariza loan terms and conditions apply. Ariza Credit Union. Your financial freedom, your future.
You're watching the MTV Evening News Monday. Sporting highlights are next.
Spice Mass is on, and the NLA is granting you free access. From July 15th to August 12th, every time you spend $12 in the purchase of Playway, Pick 3, Cash 4, and Lotto games, you can win free access to all Spice Mass shows, all major private shows, and Monday Night Mass packages. Look for the words
Spice Mass winner on your gaming tickets, and access is granted. Guaranteed. Simply redeem your winning tickets at the NLA's office on Grenville, Grove Street, or the Coronage for free access to all the big carnival events. Over 380 free access will be granted. The more you spend $12 on the daily games and lotto, the more chances you have at winning. Free access to carnival events. Must be 18 or older to participate. Terms and conditions apply. NLA, the only diamond sponsor for Spice Mass 2023.
What does it take to be an amazing woman? Lots of me time. Amazing women are classy, fancy, and a little sassy. It's the drink for me. Cheers! Sometimes you've got to show them who's boss. Alpha male? Nah, alpha females are more amazing. Cheers to securing the bag. We make time for ourselves, for work, friends, and we certainly make time for passion. We're simply amazing. Amazing cream liqueur for the amazing woman in you.
Fit for Life presents its 11th annual Kids Summer Program 2023 with the theme Move Your Body, Stimulate Your Mind. From July 10th to August the 11th, 5 weeks of educational and fun activities for the kids ages 3 to 14. Executed by certified, experienced teachers, fitness trainers, and other professionals. Activities include physical fitness, diet, nature walks, martial arts, lessons in renewable energy, food safety and security, recycling, reducing and reusing renewable energy, healthy cooking, fitness and nutrition, games, career building, academics, and so much more. Only $290 EC. Sibling discounts and early bird specials available. For more information, call 404-9355, 405-9357 or 439-3488. Fit for Life's Kids Summer Program. Move your body, stimulate your mind.
Grenada, the time has come for you to show your son Talpri the love and respect for his contribution over the years. This is Pre-Day.
I am the job boss, certain things are enough. If I say to rent the place, then I will pay the damn cost.
Talpri turns 50, a celebration of life, the black and the gold edition. Wednesday, August 9th, the National Stadium. Supported by Voice and the Top 5 Band. Lyrical. Ola Tunji. Farmer Nappy. King Ding Dong. Groupie. Nyla Blackman. Problem Child.
Watch out, the crazy people dropping off in the bar.
And a special guest appearance from two of the biggest soca superstars coming for Pre-Day. And all the Grenada superstars. Celebrity guest host, West Indies cricketer Dwayne Bravo. Get your $100 regular tickets or VIP $600 tickets now or pay more later. Gates open at 10 p.m. Showtime 11. Grenada. This is Pre-Day.
Do you know that you can lower your electricity bill by switching to energy-efficient appliances? By switching to energy-efficient appliances, you can help lower your energy usage. Your refrigerator, for example, is amongst the highest energy-consuming appliances within your home as it remains running throughout the day and night. Switching to an energy-efficient refrigerator can lower your electricity bill by up to 40%. As an individual consumer, I cannot impact global fuel prices. However, I can ease the burden of rising fuel rates by switching to energy-efficient appliances. What can you do?
Grenlink, energizing our Grenada.
Dengue may lead to severe health consequences, so let's stop dengue with BLOCK block. Break up hardened soil. Lift and empty flower pot plates. Overturn pails and wipe their rims. Change water in vases. And keep roof gutters clear and place BTI insecticide. Together, we can stop dengue now. Start your Mozzie wipeout with BLOCK.
Grenada grabbed silver in the OECS Invitational Boxing Championship. That highlight and more coming up in our sporting segment.
The MTV Evening Sports is brought to you in association with Courts, bringing value home.
A special evening to you now, sporting fans. Here's Donella Holston with this evening's sporting highlights.
Good evening, sporting fans. The CBN Winlot Windward Island School Games closing ceremony was held on Friday, where Grenada was crowned the overall victors of the games. Awards were also given to the respective winners of each sport. Dominica won volleyball male, basketball male and female. Grenada won volleyball female and netball, and St. Lucia won the football. Grenada also won the award for the most disciplined country.
In first position, amassing a total of 41 points. Let's hear it for Team Grenada.
Trophies were also rewarded to each country's best performers. Notably, Grenada's award winners were Shifana Houston, Azil Antwine, Selena Brown, Michael Checkley, Jamal Collins, Sienna Dominique, athletics, football, netball, basketball, male and female, volleyball, male and female, respectively. Minister of State with responsibility for youth, sports and culture, Honorable Ron Redhead, spoke to the athletes at the ceremony.
Athletes, in fact, you have demonstrated over the last 8 days that you have the tenacity to go beyond just the Windward Island Games. I want to say hearty congratulations to you, your parents, the staff, your support, who made this possible. I believe that returning to mass sports post-COVID-19 and having it in Grenada demonstrated our commitment and dedication to sports, and in particular in the region. I want to thank Mr. Wall for not putting up a wall and allowing our budget to go through. I heard that we broke the record, but it was a pleasure to break the record, and I hope it will set the trend for future Windward Island Games to come.
Grenada finished second at the OECS Invitational Boxing Championships in St. Lucia over the weekend, according to the Boxing Association of Grenada, Inc. Grenada was represented by 10 boxers, including 1 female. The host topped the standings with 38 points, followed by Grenada 20 and Antigua and Barbuda 18, Barbados 15, Martinique 11, and Guyana 8. The lone female boxer representing Grenada, Nathaniela Stafford, won gold in the youth light heavyweight category. The team was accompanied by coaches Sebastian Steele and Darren Stefan John, who traveled from the USA to assist the team since local coach Jewel Lewis was ill. The other officials were Lyle Bullen, Stefan Sylvester, Nakitha Noel as referee judge. Noel also acted as the female attaché. Senior men's national players Joshua Isaac and Benjamin Etienne are off to England to train with Queen's Park Rangers UK. It is a fantastic opportunity for talented young men to train in a professional environment and improve their technical skills. They left the island on Saturday evening. President of the Grenada Football Association, Marlon Glean, has often spoken about securing opportunities for players and coaches to gain experience with professional football clubs in the UK. And this is just the beginning.
Definitely going to help me grow a lot in my game. We have some games coming up for the senior men's national team, and I'm willing to put my foot down and step up my game to help Grenada win some more games coming up. And I hope that I can go out there now and do my best and learn something so that I can come and implement for games coming up.
It will help us in many aspects. It will give us the experience going out there and playing at a high level in England, playing against players top level, and we going out there and gain as much as possible to bring back home to our national team and get the victory.
And that's it for this evening's sports. I am Donella Hostin.
Thank you, Donella, for the latest sporting highlights here. And viewers, when we return, we'll have the public forecast information for you and then a recap of the main stories.
The MTV Evening Sports was brought to you in association with Quartz, bringing value home.
MTV Weather Report comes to you in association with Grenlec, energizing our Grenada.
We believe in possibilities. We are strong. Together, we are Grenada.
Good Monday evening, viewers, and back with your nighttime weather forecast and meteorologist Wayne Williams. After rainy start, the weekend conditions improved and it continued into today, Monday, with very hot and sultry conditions. We did see 1 or 2 showers early in the morning, but most of the showers in the area were centered over the Northern Islands. Heavy showers over the Northern Windward and the Leeward Islands. Another tropical wave heading our way, some moderate to strong convection behind that system, but it's still some way off, but we're keeping our eyes on it to see how that is going to materialize. Some slight haze, denser haze further to the east. Most of that will dissipate before it gets to us. The wave is, well, first wave moved off into the Caribbean Sea. That axis of that wave has already passed through our location. The next wave continues to move westwards, and that is one that we're monitoring now to see how it develops. As I said, most of the showers occurred over the Leeward Islands. Clear skies in our area. We are looking at some moisture to the east of the islands over the central Atlantic, but up-level conditions are not favorable for any intensification in that area. So if we are seeing any showers, they would be very brief, light, and mostly in the nighttime. Tonight's forecast is for generally fair conditions to dominate. We do have about a 40% chance of some isolated showers. Lovely moonlight tonight to enjoy. Winds will come in from the southeast between 5 and 15 miles per hour. Even calm sometimes. A minimum temperature of around 24. As we are sharing August, the first Tuesday, the 1st, we're going to see mostly sunny skies. It's going to be hot again, easing a bit by Wednesday, but tomorrow, Tuesday, is expected to be another hot day. Winds would be coming in from the southeast and then shifting around to become easterly between 10 and 22 miles per hour. There's a 30% chance of some early morning showers, mostly just before dawn. Sea is expected to be normal, 4 to 5 foot waves. Sunrise 5:53, sunset 6:32. Temperature will climb to around 31. It will feel hotter, more like 33, 34. Sunny and hot conditions in Port of Spain, Bridgetown, and Kingston. Some thunderstorms possible in Miami, sunshine in New York, and cloudy conditions for London. Here at home from Wednesday onward, generally fair conditions leading into the weekend. That is expected to dominate. Still, there is the chance of some brief nighttime showers. The weekend should see a slight increase in cloudiness, possibility of some sprinkles, brief showers developing on Monday. That's still some time off, but we're looking to see how that system is going to move into the area. That is it for me for Monday night, folks. Have yourself a great night. Join me again on Tuesday.
MTV Weather Report was brought to you in association with Grenlec, energizing our Grenada.
And now to end the news, a recap of the headlines. Family members say justice has been served as Calvin Frank has gotten a 43-year and 10-month sentence for the death of their beloved relative. 5 victims still in need of assistance. Ministry of Social Development in collaboration with stakeholders to fight gender-based violence. And in sport, Grenada has grabbed silver in the OECS Invitational Boxing Championship. We've had details to those and other stories a look to at the public forecast information. And so now, on behalf of the news and production departments, I'm Tony Julian. We all thank you for viewing and wish you a good night.
At Bailey's Funeral Home, we understand the pain and grief you experience when you suffer the loss of a loved one. For years, we have helped thousands of families get through that difficult time by providing professional funeral services to meet their unique needs. Whether your choice is cremation or burial, call us or come into our new facility on the Carenage and meet with our arrangers in a spacious and comfortable environment. Choose from a wide variety of quality coffins and caskets at prices from as low as $1,900. At Bailey's Funeral Home, we believe that no one should feel overwhelmed or anxious about funeral expenses. So when it's time to plan a funeral, join a burial society, or make pre-arrangements when service and costs matter, call Bailey's Funeral Home at 440-2558 or visit us at baileysfuneralhome.org. Bailey's Funeral Home, still providing the perfect tribute any family can afford.
Jocelyn Pear, née Felix of Harford Village, who resided in the United Kingdom and at Hope City, St. Andrew, passed away on Saturday, July 8, 2023, at the age of 83. She was the wife of Victor Pear, mother of Sandra and Samantha Pear in the United Kingdom, grandmother of Tajani Hibbert and Tyler Pear Brown, great-grandmother of Shemaiah Crossfield, sister of Dr. Edwin Felix in the USA, Margaret James in Grenada, Maria Felix Julian, Yvette Felix, Sarah Felix, and Agnes Felix Sturdevan in Canada, sister-in-law of Bernard Shaka James and Agnes Felix in Grenada, Stephen and Mike in Canada, and Ancilla Felix in the USA. Many nieces and nephews, including Kathy James Lewis, Netto James, Nixon, Rosandra, Krista, and Melanie. Many other relatives and friends, including Dr. Andy Bernard, Cynthia Roberts, Joan and Terence Isaac, Joycelyn James, Dr. Erlin Thomas, David Johnson, Ralda Courtney, Linda Hall, Francis Ruffin, the Felix, Hall, Peters, Gill and Pear families, and neighbors and friends of Hope City, Harford's Village and surrounding areas. The funeral of the late Jocelyn Pear, née Felix, of Harford's Village, who resided in the United Kingdom and at Hope City, St. Andrew, will take place on Tuesday, August 1st at 1 p.m. Funeral service will be held at the St. Andrew the Apostle R.C. Church, Grenville, and interment will be at the Grand Bras Cemetery. Funeral arrangements entrusted to Lacqua Brothers Funeral Home. Sarah Jane Joseph, also known as Auntie Sandra of Jamaica, who resided at Hope City, St. Andrew and in England, passed away on Thursday, 13th July 2023, at the age of 87. Left to mourn her husband Elisha Joseph, also known as Diddy, mother of Patsy, Beckton, Yvonne, Pauline, Carlton, Sharon, Mavis and Myrtle, stepmother of Joel Joseph, sister of Anita and Linton, grandmother of 26, great-grandmother of 30, sister-in-law of Isaac John and Samson Samuel. Other relatives and close friends, including friends and neighbors of Hope City, St. Andrew, England, Canada, the USA and Jamaica, Pastor John Mark, and members of the Marquis Pentecostal Church, and Pastor Hugh Mackenzie. The funeral service for the late Sarah Jane Joseph, also known as Auntie Sandra of Jamaica, who resided at Hope City, St. Andrew, and in England, will take place on Wednesday, August 2nd at 10 a.m. in England. Funeral service will be held at the Zion Church of Christ Apostolic, Perth Road, Wood Green, England. Arrangements entrusted to Lacqua Brothers Funeral Home. Rickelson Toussaint, also known as Rick Boy, of River Sally St. Patrick, passed away on Tuesday, June 20th, 2023, at the age of 20. He was the son of Bilhah Toussaint of River Sally and Rickson Belforn in Canada, brother of Omarion, Majid, Malik, Javel, Jaquan, Alpha in Canada, Kalia, Kyrie, Kylie, Harmony and Melody in Canada. Grandson of Patricia Toussaint Gilbert, Alison Belforn, Danette Mitchell, and Henry Morin. Great-grandson of Maria Charles, Leela Belforn, Patrick Charles, and Raleigh Peters. Nephew of many, including Kizzy Toussaint, Shenna Belforn, Dawn, Hannah, Fikey, Destiny, Jamil Belforn, Daniel, Joel, Jordan, Jordell, and Richardson. Grandnephew of many. Many cousins, other relatives and friends, including Michaela, Nethalie, Devonte and Patsy Toussaint, Salian, Rhonda, Ronald and Jennifer Mitchell, Donna, Carisha, Tama, Sion, Ruel, Quayne, Jady, Krista, the Toussaint, Mitchell and Twine, John, Charles, and Walcott families of River Sally in New York and Canada, the Belforn family of Marley and Plains, the community of River Sally, Plains, and surrounding areas. The funeral of the late Rickelson Toussaint, also known as Rick Boy of River Sally St. Patrick, will take place on Thursday, August 3rd at 1 p.m. Funeral service will be held at the River Sally RC Church according to Pentecostal rites, and entombment will be at the River Sally Cemetery. Funeral arrangements entrusted to Lacqua Brothers Funeral Home. Mavis Regis of Marley St. Patrick, who resided at Fontenoy St. George, passed away on Saturday, 15th July 2023, at the age of 92. She was the mother of Terry Regis, Carl, Teresa, and Val Regis, grandmother of many, including Kimberlyn, Sheena, Joel, Jude, Natalie, Junior and Ron Regis, Lynette and Glendon Roberts, and Cindy Modeste, great-grandmother of many, including Jahim and Zaya Regis, sister of Angelina Alcy Monroe, aunt of Sharon Tannis, Gloria Jones, Danley Alexis, Dana Smith, Olive, Marcus, and David Sinclair. Caregivers Alicia Thomas, Teresa Ross, and Kathy Ann Lashington. Many cousins, other relatives, and close friends, including Marian Thornhill, Joan St. John and family, Miss Redhead, the pastor and members of the Grand Mole Seventh-day Adventist Church, and friends and neighbors of Marley, Fontenoy, and surrounding areas. The funeral service for the late Mavis Regis of Marley St. Patrick, who resided at Fontenoy St. George, will take place on Thursday, August 3rd at 1 p.m. Funeral service will be held at the Garden of Remembrance Funeral Chapel, Cemetery Hill, St. George's, according to Seventh-day Adventist rites, and interment will be at the Wilberforce Cemetery. Funeral arrangements entrusted to Lacqua Brothers Funeral Home.
When a loved one passes on, we all need the comfort, support, and guidance of a trusted friend. You can rely on Lacqua Brothers Funeral Home. We provide a personalized professional service that exceeds all expectations. Our dedicated staff responds to your every need with the greatest detail, ensuring affordability with a variety of options. Our upgraded state-of-the-art facilities, spacious air-conditioned chapel with live internet streaming, a modern, environmentally safe crematorium, the only of its kind on island, private viewing spaces, large on-site repast center, a modern transportation fleet. Join our burial society today and make personalized arrangements for that final moment as you prepare to enter your loved one into eternal rest. Visit or call LaCour Brothers Funeral Home and select a package that brings added comfort to the entire family. LaCour Brothers Funeral Home and Burial Society, continuing a tradition of excellence.
Clint John Thornhill, also known as Police of Constantine St. George, passed away on Tuesday, 27th June 2023, at the age of 27. He was the son of Carol Thornhill, stepson of Lawson Richards, brother of Anisette, Shatonia, Shireen, Ronetta, Twint, Shondell, Atiba, and Rondell, grandson of Vida and Twine, uncle of many including Keloni, Cherise, and Trey, nephew of Nurse Beverly Menz, Indra and Leslie Ann Williams, Trevlyn Batiste, Nadine and Natalia Antwine, Judy Thomas, Veronica James, Nigel Downs, Eddie, Edmund, and Charlton Thornhill. Many cousins, other relatives and close friends including Kelvin Bubb, Samantha Batiste, Mondell Batiste, Katisha Smith, JJ in St. Martin, Rondell, Rhea, the boys of Boca, Vendham, and Sanku, the Thornhill family of Grandons, the Andrews family of Caliste, Nurse Bagwan, the staff of Protection Bakery, the principal and staff of Boca Secondary School, and friends and neighbours of Boca, Constantine, and surrounding areas. The funeral of the late Clint John Thornhill, also known as Police, of Constantine St. George, will take place on Friday, August 4th at 2 p.m. Funeral service will be held at the Vendham Pentecostal Church, and interment will be at the Vendham Cemetery. Funeral arrangements entrusted to LaCour Brothers Funeral Home. Godfrey Thomas Hippolyte, also known as Shark, Dads, or Stubbles, a well-known fisherman of Montmorency St. George, died on Wednesday, 12th July 2023, at the age of 70. He was the son of Ermi Cynthia Seals, husband of Jacqueline Teresa Hippolyte Batiste, father of Keith Williams and Sherry Ann Davis Williams, brother of Wayne Whiteman in England, Iona Seals and Ina Hippolyte in Canada, extended brother of many including Dr. the Right Honourable Keith Claudius Mitchell and Victor Lord. Many cousins including Roger Superville, Robert Seals, Lillis and Davina Powell, and Stormy Hippolyte in the UK, and many others too numerous to mention. Close and dear friends Claudette Williams, Larry and Brenda Griffith, Ryan St. John, Gemma Seals, Lennox and Gina Nash in the USA, Norge Mitchell and family, and Amy Noel. The funeral of the late Godfrey Thomas Hippolyte, also known as Shark, Dads, or Stubbles, of Montmorency St. George, will take place on Friday, August 4th at 1 p.m., with tributes commencing at 12 noon. Funeral service will be held at the LaCour Brothers Funeral Chapel, Cemetery Hill, St. George's, and interment will be at the Wilberforce Cemetery. Funeral arrangements entrusted to Bailey's Funeral Home. Robert Ezra Harold Samuel, also known as Robbie, or Robert Samuel I of Belmont St. George, passed away on Saturday 15th July 2023 at the age of 40. The funeral arrangements for the late Robert Ezra Harold Samuel, also known as Robbie, or Robert Samuel I of Belmont St. George, will be given in a subsequent broadcast. Funeral arrangements entrusted to Bailey's Funeral Home. Anne-Marie Joseph, also known as Valerie Coutain and Val, or Frequente St. George, passed away on Thursday, 27th July 2023, at the age of 68. The funeral arrangements for the late Anne-Marie Joseph, also known as Valerie Coutain and Val, or Frequente St. George, will be given in a subsequent broadcast. Funeral arrangements entrusted to LaCour Brothers Funeral Home. Melissa McIntyre of Palmist St. John died on Wednesday, 26th July 2023, at the age of 50. The funeral arrangements for the late Melissa McIntyre of Palmist St. John will be given in a subsequent broadcast. Funeral arrangements entrusted to Bailey's Funeral Home.
Eileen Ross Tron of Laborie St. George passed away on Monday, 24th July, at the age of 81. The funeral of the late Eileen Ross Tron of Laborie St. George will be given in a subsequent broadcast. Funeral arrangements have been entrusted to Lacroix Brothers Funeral Home.
Doris Alexis of Marley St. Patrick passed away on Sunday, 16th July 2023, at the age of 98. The funeral arrangements for the late Doris Alexis of Marley St. Patrick will be given in a subsequent broadcast. Funeral arrangements entrusted to Lacroix Brothers Funeral Home. Teresa Regis, also known as Everill of Happy Hill St. George, passed away on Sunday, 23rd July 2023, at the age of 88. The funeral arrangements for the late Teresa Regis, also known as Everill of Happy Hill St. George, will be given in a subsequent broadcast. Funeral arrangements entrusted to Bailey's Funeral Home. Marjorie Olive Thomas Hercules of Corinth St. David, who resided in the USA, died on Tuesday, July 18th, 2023, at the age of 93. The funeral arrangements for the late Marjorie Olive Thomas Hercules of Corinth St. David, who resided in the USA, will be given in a subsequent broadcast. Funeral arrangements entrusted to Bailey's Funeral Home.
The management and staff of MTV extend deepest condolences to those of you whose loved ones have passed on. Thank you for watching.
When death has come and taken a loved one, it leaves the home so empty and bare. But cheer up, my brothers, live in the sunshine. Why? There's a recording of scripture in John's Gospel, chapter 11. Jesus was about to do the final messianic miracle. Raise someone that was dead 4 days. Someone that was dead more than 3 days from the dead. And as he was approaching the tomb, he told Mary, he says, if you would believe that I am the resurrection and the life, though he were dead, yet he would live. And if you believe and you're alive, you will never die. To understand that gives us a greater hope than having a large bank account. To understand that if you are in Christ and you've asked for forgiveness of your sins and you've asked Jesus to make you one of His, you will live eternally, and when that time comes, you will leave this body and you'll be absent from the body and present with the Lord. That hope takes the fear of death away and the pain of grief. Friends, death is real, but you don't have to die. You can trust the Lord Jesus Christ, and He'll take care of you. He'll receive you into His kingdom. And there you'll be eternally with Him. Or you could choose not to and be eternally separated into a place of darkness and death. It's called the second death. So as you listen today, may you consider wisely, and God bless you. In Jesus' name, amen.